Selena Gomez has her future plans laid out for having a family, whether it's with a partner or not. In a new interview with Time magazine, the Love On singer opened up about her relationship with Benny Blanco and said while he's a source of happiness for her, she cultivated a lot of happiness on her own while she was single before they began dating. She shared, "I was alone for 5 years, and I got really used to it. A lot of people are afraid of being alone, and I probably tortured myself in my head for like 2 years being alone. And then I kind of accepted it. Then I came up with my plan, which was I was going to adopt at 35 if I had not met anyone." That 5-year chapter of Selena's life came to an end last summer, when she and Benny went from friends to partners. The actress told Time that she'd asked the music producer if he knew anyone he could set her up with, and when he brought her to a party to meet his friend, it hit her that she liked him after all, explaining, "It just happens when you least expect it." Just like Selena has had her sights set on being a parent one day, Benny also has fatherhood on the brain. While chatting with Howard Stern earlier this month, he revealed that being a dad is one of his next goals.
You have no room for kids in your life, right?
What do you mean? I want to have. That's like my. That's like my the goal on the box. Like,
Oh, no kidding.
I have a lot of kids. I got a ton of nephews. It's my I love being around kids.
Howard also asked him about a potential engagement and marriage with Selena.
When will you propose? You should make the announcement now. When are you going to propose to your very famous girlfriend, Selena? What are you thinking?
When I look at her, I do say, I'm always just like, I don't know a world where it could be better than this.
I see love here. I'm predicting marriage.
You and me both.
When Time magazine asked Selena about Benny's marriage and kids talk on The Howard Stern Show, she laughed and replied, "He can't lie to save his life. If he's asked a question, he'll answer it." Selena went on to praise Benny's candor in the public eye. She said, "I know what people can do to people I love. My own fans, who I adore and feel like have shaped who I am, will say the most hurtful things to me about how I live my life. But he has the strength in him that none of that noise phases him. It's really impressive, and I just cherish every moment with him." She added of what's next for them. "I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that he's not going anywhere anytime soon." Benny recently grabbed tacos with Access Hollywood's Scott Evans, and he told Scott his version of the story of him and Selena falling in love.
We worked on a bunch of stuff, and then, it's just like everything else in my life. I had no idea, and then one day I woke up and I was like, whoa, this is the girl I love. She's right next to me, and you know what I mean? Like,
is that how it happened?
Yeah, like I'm saying, you start dating, everything just moves like quickly, and it's just like, we've been friends for a long time. And she's just great. She's the greatest.
She is one of the sweetest people. I've had the pleasure of interviewing her a number of times.
Yeah,
she is incredibly sweet. I am curious though, is there, and I've had this opportunity to ask other people who have worked together and then moved into other ways of relating to one another, in a relationship. What was there a moment? Was there a thing or a situation you remember you looked and you were like, uh-oh, this is different for me than it was before. I feel differently than I did before. This isn't a friend feeling, this is more.
I can't remember. It just happened so she's a very real person. So we just literally one day we were hanging out and then I was like, oh, wow, I think this is a date. And then it was just like,
seriously?
That was just kind of how it happened. And then we just and then we've kind of been inseparable ever since.
I love it.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the best.